Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash in English. That would mean all praise to the Most High in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, GMS for short, where I am learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that's scattered to all four corners of this earth, putting in work. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that also believe in this 100% truth. Matthews 28 and 19 tell us to go therefore, teaching all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodash. So that's what we're going to continue doing. And from the looks of it, a lot of our people get mad because we talk about the downfall of America and the downfall of the so-called white man, which is the Edomites, Idumeans. They get mad. But just because you stuck in that phase don't mean we got to be stuck in it. We making that shit, we making it be known what's really going on. Just like we talk about the downfall of America. People hate that shit. They see themselves like, oh, I'm just now getting myself going, man. Why you want to talk about the downfall? Because it's time. If you think you're doing something now, none of that shit can compare to what you will be doing in the kingdom. None of it. You think you got a house now, you'll have fucking acres. A kingdom. Like, bruh, like, nothing will compare. Matter of fact, nothing. You see the shit we got. We got a little rent in this place and rent in this place. You ain't gonna have to do that. You ain't even gonna have to work. You're gonna have slaves. What? Because come Monday, I gotta go back to work. But in the kingdom, I ain't gonna have to work at all. Check coming this week, y'all gonna take fucking every check. They take $400 out my check. What the fuck y'all doing to begin? Y'all definitely ain't fixing the streets. They still fucked up, fucking people's cars up. So what is y'all using this money for? I see y'all sending billions and billions to Ukraine and Israel and shit. They ain't helping us. But it's cool though. Because in Romans 8 and 18 it says the suffering that you suffer now will not be compared to the things that's coming to be revealed to us. So we'll continue to suffer in this weak-ass place we stand in right now. This is not our rest. This is our punishment place. This is a place where we're serving out our punishments for all the wicked shit we did in the past or we did in our life now. So we talk about the downfall of America, right? So I looked up, United States is trying to take over what nations? It said, United States has engaged in the military operations in Venezuela and is currently asserting administrative control over the nation, while also publicly pursuing a potential takeover of Greenland. And you know if that's Greenland, it's going to be Denmark too, right? So it says, it said other mentions. It said President Trump has also made comments about potentially acquiring Canada and the Panama Canal. And the president of Colombia, Gustavo Petro, has expressed concern about a real threat of the U.S. military actions against his country after Trump made a comment that military actions there sound good. Trump is just trying to take over everybody, right? But people gonna get mad. Everybody not gonna bow down to this motherfucking orange man. This fucking old ass. Orange crayon, man. Everybody about to get tired of that shit. Everybody about to just... For real, they gonna end up jumping on Russia's side. That's what's gonna happen. They gonna fight against America. That's what's gonna... And the Bible talks about that. The Bible talks about it too. So, I was looking, I'm like, well, shit. If y'all continue to try to take over all these other nations, do anybody have the ability to fight back? So I looked up what nations has long-range, hypersonic long-range missiles. It says Russia, China, and the United States, which Russia and China are on opposite sides as the United States, right? It says, while North Korea and India also possesses operational systems. It says other nations with developing capabilities: North Korea, India, Iran. Countries in development: the UK, France, Japan, Australia, South Korea, Brazil, and Germany. And if you think about it, they gonna fuck up the shit that they got going on with all their allies. They gonna mess it up. Eventually, everybody just gonna turn on America. And when they do shoot their missiles, the Lord is gonna direct them right at America. We can't wait, man. We see this wicked ass place, man. Every time I go outside, I just be like, cause one of my next door neighbors, what's that, 2 houses down? This motherfucker is like 6'10", 450 pounds. But he's a sucker. Yeah, I just say that he's a sucker. He on the sucker side, not the brother side. He's a sucker. Like, damn, bruh. Should have been on somebody's NFL team or something. You rather be on a cheerleader squad and shit with your bitch ass. Can't wait, man. That shit will not be accepted in the kingdom. None of that shit. None of that man on man, none of that woman on woman shit. None of that shit. No. That shit will not be accepted. If you think about it, you go to other countries and try that shit, they will destroy your ass. Burn your ass up. Matter of fact, I think I heard about something where they strapped the motherfucker in all these tires and then burned the tires. Burnt his ass up. He couldn't get out. Oh, man. They chop your shit off, everything, but they don't play that shit. See, over in America, it's accepted. That's why we can't wait till this place be destroyed. You don't understand how bad you going against Yahweh Ba'Ashem Yahweh Shai when you make that shit acceptable. Because when it's acceptable, people gonna just do it freely. But that's not something that you should be doing freely. That's wicked. That's an abomination to Yahweh Ba'Ashem Yahweh Shai. That's wicked, man. Motherfuckers gonna pay for that shit too. And he gonna show you exactly what the fuck you was doing while you suffering. I can't wait, man. It talks about like Russia, Iran. Yeah, man. They gonna fuck this place up, man. Along with China and all the rest of the other places, North Korea and shit like that. Gonna mess this place up along with the people that's on their side right now. Eventually, they gonna get tired of being on their side and they gonna go to the opposite side. NATO, EU, they gonna get tired of that shit because they still getting punked out. America is still punking everybody out. But now you still got like cats like Putin and shit, they ain't going for that shit no more. A lot of these other countries, they got scared because they seen what they did to Venezuela and just went in there and just took their president and the wife, and they like, oh shit, they got them type of powers. So they get nervous. But you see Putin like try that shit, and you see the president of China, he like, yeah, you cause war with us, we gonna cause it on you, and it's gonna be your last war. So that means China got some shit. Russia got some shit. If you go look it up, matter of fact, who has the most nuclear weapons? Russia has the most. So, so it's saying Russia has the most nuclear weapons, followed closely by the United States. So around 2025, estimated place Russia with 20, Russia with 5,400 to 5,500 missile warheads, and the United States with 5,000 to 5,100. So that's still 400 more nuclear warheads, right? Let me see something. Dang. Here we go. So it says a single modern nuclear warhead, especially a thermonuclear weapon, hydro, hy, hydrogen bomb, has the power to destroy a major city. So one can destroy a major city, right? It says a few dozen could effectively incapacitate incapacitate or destroy most significant targets within a large state. So a few dozen could destroy a state. And Russia has over 400 more warheads, let alone the 5,000. Whew. Hey, listen, man. We can't wait, man. We can't wait. We can't wait. Listen. And you see, it just said Russia has the most, right? What nation is furthest north? Denmark, Greenland. But when it's a big nation, who is the big nation? Russia. Russia, right? So, which knowing that the furthest north is Russia, for real, big ones. So, look, Jeremiah 50:3 says, for out of the north, Jeremiah 50:3, biblical. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. Who is her? Babylon, America, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both men and beasts. So that's letting you know. Matter of fact, let me get that in the NLT. It says, a nation from the north, so like, for a nation will attack her from the north and bring such destruction that no one will live there again. Everything will be gone. Both people and animals will flee. That's coming. And you see him setting it up. You see Trump setting it up. Trying to just punk everybody like I talk about. Debo. Debo punked everybody in the movie Friday. Till you finally ran into Craig, and Craig wasn't having it. He was nervous at first, but he said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. That's what the other nations is going to do, like Russia and them. Fuck it, we just going to have to do it. The Lord is going to put it on their spirit to do it. And that's what's going to happen. So we hoping for it. So Isaiah 13:17 was a precept. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. They not going to care about the money and shit that you can give them. They come to destroy. It says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. A fucking bow and arrow can't do that. But a missile can. A missile will look like a bow and arrow. It says, and they shall have no pity on the fruits of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Look at this. We all know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. It got destroyed by fucking fire and brimstone, right? 19, Isaiah 13:19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and them neighboring cities. Destroyed them. That's what's about to happen to America. And we can't wait. We don't give a fuck that people get mad because we talk about that shit. We speaking the truth. When you speaking the truth, you can't care about nobody's feelings. You just speak the truth. That's it. So Jeremiah 51:11 says, sharpen the arrows, lift up the shields, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has inspired the kings of the Medes to march against Babylon and destroy her. This is the vengeance against those who desecrated his temple. So that's he gonna get his get back. Ooh, let me read 12. Raise the battle flag against Babylon. Reinforce the guards and stations and station the watchmen. Prepare an ambush, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will fulfill all his plans against Babylon. Babylon is America. We can't wait. Hey, listen. If it's this year, if it's next year, we can't wait, man. We can't wait. We see a lot of shit already happening this year. So if it happened this year, cool. We got to wait another year. But, okay, that's what the Lord said we got to do, so we going to continue doing it. Jeremiah 50:9 says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. So if it's an expert shooting his bows, he's not going to miss. So if it's an expert directing these missiles, they not going to miss the target. So let's read it in the NLT. It says, "For I am raising up an army of great nations from the north. They will join forces to attack Babylon, and she will be captured. The enemy's arrows will go straight to the mark. They will not miss." And we look forward to it. So a precept, Isaiah 21:2, it says, "I see a terrifying vision. I see the betrayer betraying, the destroyer destroying. Go ahead, you Elamites and Medes, attack and lay siege. I will make an end to all the groaning Babylon caused." Because they still causing it right now. But this shit is about to come to an end. That's why he tell us to endure to the end, because at the end, he gonna make sure this shit stop. We just gotta endure to the end. But it's gonna be some pain. It's definitely gonna be some pain. But it tell us, don't even trip. Because if you endure to the end, you're going to be receiving that crown of life. Jeremiah 50:14 says, "Put yourself in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows." So let all them arrows you got, missiles you got, let them go. "For she has sinned against the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai." Spare no arrows? Let's see what it says in the NLT. "Yes, prepare to attack Babylon, all you surrounding nations. Let your archers shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai." See, Trump think he just got control over everything. Yeah, ain't nobody doing nothing to me. I go do this. I send my military this. I got this. I got that. When the Lord put it on whoever spirit he put it on, it's going to happen. And he going to be with that people that he put his spirit on. He going to make sure the shit happen. Whatever he said in this Bible, it's going to happen. And we believe that. We got faith. We trust in that with all our heart. No doubts. No doubts. Shit. It says, matter of fact, Revelations 18:17 says, "For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the companies and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, Which city is like unto this great city?" Because you think about it, all the different nations makes money off the United States. It don't matter where it is. They making money. China, all of them. They all making money. And they all going to back up and sit there and whine and cry because it's going to be like, damn, ain't nobody going to buy our shit no more. Why they ain't going to be able to buy it? Because they going to be burning the fuck up. Them missiles going to be hitting it. And this shit going to be televised worldwide to where everybody can see it. Then you going to know that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai was real and he wasn't playing. That's definitely about to happen, though. Revelation 17:16, the scarlet beast and his 10 horns all hate the prostitute. The prostitute is America. All the other nations, the EU and the NATO and all them, they will strip her naked, eat her flesh, and burn her remains with fire. Them missiles is going to hit and go crazy. It says, "For Yahweh has put in a plan into their minds, a plan that will carry out his purpose. They will agree to give their authority to the scarlet beast, and so the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua will be fulfilled. And the woman you saw in the vision represent the great city that rules over the kings of the world. That's America. In the waters is all these different nations. And who runs all the different nations? America. But eventually the Lord is going to put it on them different nations to come against America and destroy this place. And we can't wait. So we let you know, America will be destroyed. Of course, Israel is going to be destroyed too. But that's our homeland, so that's going to be built back up by our slaves and shit. But America, oh yeah, this place is going to be destroyed forever. And we cannot wait. Because it ain't been shit but wicked. Since this place been in rulership, for matter of fact, we in 250 years. I think 240 some years they've been at war. Taking over shit, just punking people out, bullying people. Making them do the shit that they want them to do to go against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Oh yeah, man. This place is about to be destroyed. Most kingdoms get 250 years. We are on year 250 for the United States. So I hope it's this year or next year. But if we got to wait another year, you know, okay. But we know we getting closer and closer and closer to the end. And we can't wait till this place get destroyed. So call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. In English, that would mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers, a great millstone, GMS for short, where I am learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that scattered to all four corners of the earth, putting in this work. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that also believe in this 100% truth. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.